What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel, The Witcher, Season 1, Episode 4. Alright. I'm not gonna do it. It's Nikki's birthday. I'm gonna be nice.
I'll kill you.
Toss a coin to your Nikki. Oh, happy your birthday. Oh, happy your birthday.
No. But also thank you for the happy birthdays.
So we got a pretty intense episode, and before we started recording, you actually mentioned something to me that I thought was really interesting that I didn't even come close to picking up on, even after watching it 3 times.
Well, because, okay, this has literally been bothering me since we watched it. Literally, I was like, why? Because we saw pictures of the young King Foltris and his sister Ada
On the walls.
Yes, and then when
With the Witcher.
Yeah, but then when Yennefer was in the ballroom, like the queen was like, Foltris, like blah 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 with your sister, and it's like, but they're children. How are they? This is literally like all I've been thinking about is what in the actual fuck. Why? What?
See, I didn't pick up on that. The names aren't sticking with me completely yet. So, like, even editing, I didn't even catch that.
Well,
so,
no, I'm like, well, okay, so does that mean that Yennefer is on a completely different timeline than The Witcher? That's what I didn't understand. So, okay.
I mean,
hopefully I can get some insight here.
Yeah, I don't know. That whole Yennefer storyline is really fascinating.
Because it doesn't seem like they go... It doesn't seem like the Witcher stuff and the Yennefer stuff even... Where does this meet? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You pick it up what I'm putting down?
But like, her journey so far through 3 episodes has been pretty wild.
It's weird, but it's completely separated from The Witcher. It has nothing to do with The Witcher. Outside
of like the messages that Renfri is now kind of giving to Geralt.
It's a hard G.
Geralt. Okay, I got it. Geralt. Outside of like the messages and like the message that stuck with him about the girl in the forest, even the Ciri, like each storyline feels very different completely.
Wait,
like,
I want to try something. I want to see if everybody's iPhone goes fucking nuts right now. Hey Siri.
Mine didn't go off, so it didn't work.
Damn it.
But
hey
like,
Siri.
But like again, like Ciri was told to go find Geralt, and Geralt was told to go find the girl in the forest. She's your destiny. But like the Yennefer storyline feels completely separate out here. And this is what I was kind of like feeling in the first couple episodes, that I don't know if they're the same. I like the way like you bringing that up makes me question all of that shit even more.
Well, because literally, the only thing that got me thinking that stuff is the young king and his sister.
I'll have to go back and
I'm like, what?
Watch that.
How are they young and Yennefer be there? How is that a thing?
Yeah. I don't know. But like, I don't even think I put it in the YouTube reaction because I didn't pick up on anything in that scene.
Oh.
But
well,
I'm going to have to go back. I'm going to have to definitely go back and check it out. Like I said, like the names... They'll probably start sticking a little bit more as we talk about them more, but I could have heard them and not pieced it together in that moment. Yeah. But Yennefer, she made quite a alteration. She went from, how did you say it, a monster, to being not a monster, but she might be a monster inside.
That's what I'm thinking is the possible thing where it's like I didn't get the little kid's name. Well, the Striga, who is the princess, I didn't get her actual name, but like she was a monster and now she's becoming a princess, and then Yennefer is coming from
She seems like
monster to. I don't know.
She seems dangerous.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. Like, yes, there might be a monster inside that's.
She might look real nice on the outside.
Disguising itself as powerful.
Exactly. Like, she might look real nice on the outside and might be able to get the stuff that she wants now. But like, also, inside, she might be, that
Istrid guy calling her basically, you missed out on your chance to be beautiful. That whole bullshit, motherfucker, did you just call me ugly? What?
That was rough. You saw the look on his face when she walked in the room?
Hells yes. You can't have this.
That was intense.
You say goodbye to this.
But that whole storyline is really fascinating. I'm really curious to see where her story goes. Because it looks like she ended up getting what she wanted at the end. Like, despite like all the kind of sneaky gossip whispering shit going on behind her back.
Right.
Like, she's going to end up where she wanted to end up in the first place. And this whole Witcher storyline, I'm really not sure where he's going. He's definitely a wanderer type. He continues to move around and like pick up new jobs and get his coin. But I'm really not sure exactly what his story is currently in terms of like, where is he? And like, I have no idea where he's like.
Where he's going to end up?
Potentially,
or like what is his main purpose other than killing monsters?
Yeah, and making money and doing his things and like again, like
things and
he almost got like at that end of that fight when he killed or like got rid of the spell, like he bit her and she stabbed him, and like when he woke up from that, all he could, like, even the person that was taking care of him, she kept saying that, like, Renfrey, he was just, that was the only name that was coming out of his mouth while he was out. And, like, that's the storyline, I feel like, for him, is whatever's going on there between the two of them. If, like, she's got this crazy mind control over him that, like, she, like, imprinted herself on his brain or some shit, and just, like, her message is what keeps him moving. Regardless, I'm still a little confused. Hopefully episode 4 will open things up a little bit more and we continue to see where it progresses. But I'm fascinated by him. His skills are dope. He's really, really intriguing. And we saw a very small amount of Ciri in that last episode, and she was just looks like she got put into a trance and she's walking into this crazy giant forest.
Right. Her friend couldn't even
distract
her. No.
He got shot with an arrow in a field of bones and a bunch of dead people.
And a bunch of arrows. Yeah,
so now that you brought up that whole thing, I'm really interested, and I want to see if I could catch up on any of that stuff. But yeah, like, this is a really interesting show. I love the look. I love what is potentially being told with the story. I love the action. I think the characters are super cool. Do you have any other thoughts before we jump into episode 4?
Yes.
Oh. Shout
out. I didn't catch the name. When I was talking about the wig, somebody was like, yeah, it looks like Tina Turner and Mad Max. And I'm like, fuck, that's it. That's what it looks like. Yes, bitch. You get me. You get me.
The wig. It's a wig.
Sorry.
So, you ready?
Go ahead.
All right, let's go. Picking up right where we left off. Whoa.
This looks like some fairy garden bullshit. What is that?
The fuck?
Does she now realize where she is?
I'm lost.
What is your name?
Fiona, where am I? How did I...
You are in Brokilon Forest.
I tell you no lie, it swallowed the whole village, it did. Not a bone to be found.
It's like every episode we get like a new monster attack.
The ice cracked open and a Selkie shot out and it swallowed that witcher whole.
This is brilliant.
Oh, this fucking guy.
There's your buddy.
And then what happened?
He died?
He's fine.
I saw it with my own...
See?
What the fuck?
What's that stench?
Silky more guts.
Toss a coin to your witcher, oh valley of plenty. Whoa.
Fuck this guy. Oh no, not the. Oh, come on.
Yes!
Worst birthday ever.
Toss a coin to your witcher.
No!
I've made you famous, witcher. All I'm asking for is a teeny weeny little favor.
Fuck off, bud.
Now, stop your boorish grunts of protest. It is one night bodyguarding your very best friend in the whole wide world. How
Look at
hard?
that grunting.
I'm not your friend.
Yeah, bitch.
Every lord, knight, and twopenny king worth his salt will be at this betrothal.
How many of these lords want to kill you?
Hard to say. One stops keeping count after a while. Oh yeah, that face. Scary face.
This dude's funny.
Sure.
Anyway, you're not going tonight as a witcher.
He looks
I'm
so
not going
upset.
tonight, period. I'm just not going.
These two are like the odd
Stick
couple.
close to me,
Like,
look mean and pretend you're a mute. Can't have anyone finding out who you actually are.
Geralt of Rivia!
Ha, motherfucker! Ha! Bitch! That didn't work out, did it? Jaskier.
All rise for Her Majesty, the Lioness, Queen Galante of Sintra.
I totally thought she died.
I have to pause real quick because I am really confused right now. She died in episode 1, right?
I thought she. That's why I was like, I thought she died because. Yeah, I had her.
She's the one who jumped out the window, right? In episode 1? Am I crazy?
I mean, she went to war though. I have to go back and look.
Is this a different timeline?
No, because the Witcher's with this Jaskier guy.
But Ciri's not around right now, right?
No.
All right, well, I'm really confused. Let's just jump back in and see where we go.
Well, because Nilfgaard was attacking Sintra, and Calanthe and King, is it Iced, went to go defend Sintra. I thought they both died.
Okay, well,
I
if
had
they're
them
both
crossed out, so...
I mean, she fell out of a window after being very badly wounded in that battle.
Right?
So this has, like, if that's her,
Yeah.
this has to be a different time period. It has to be.
Okay.
All right, we're just going to keep rolling and see where this goes.
I'm so glad you're alive. You're going to be all right.
Oh, shit.
The waters of Brokalan are potent. All newcomers to the forest must drink the waters. If they bear ill intent towards Brokalan, they die.
Perhaps our esteemed guest would like to entertain us with how he slayed the elves at the edge of the world.
There was no slaying. I had my ass kicked by a ragged band of elves. At least when Filavandrel's blade kissed my throat, I didn't shit myself, which is all I can hope for you, good lords. A shitless death.
I'm Princess Cirilla.
Your grandmother slaughtered my family.
Oh, shit.
No, that's not true.
Killing, raping. They laughed the hardest when they were swinging babies from their legs.
Oh, come on.
Smashing their heads in.
Is this the story that was told to Witcher?
I don't know what to say. I have to find my destiny.
Why? Because your grandmother said you should? Maybe you should start thinking for yourself. Because she is dead and you are here.
Okay, so different timelines.
Yeah, that's obvious now.
Obvious.
I love that I traded everything to get my seat at court. I love that I believed that it would all be worth it, that this would be my legacy. The greatest mage to have ever graced a court. Instead, I've gotten to spend the last 3 decades cleaning up stupid political messes.
So obvious time jump.
I guess.
I mean, she just said that she spent the last 3 decades doing something.
Yeah. Part of the court. Oh my god.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
Stop screaming!
Dude, these fools got fucking messed up. Holy shit.
Oh my god. What the fuck is that? Oh hell! What the hell is that? Run! No. What the hell is that?
Oh shit. Whatever it was, it fucking sliced off their fucking arms and shit.
That was an assassin. He was paid to kill you. It appears you've run out of chances to provide your king a male heir. Oh, that prick.
Oh shit.
That is so sick.
You're dead. Oh shit.
There's nothing like running in sand.
This is insane.
Get up, he used his witch.
Useless? Did you just say fucking useless?
Well, maybe now she'll just let you and your baby die. Dang, she fucking just bounced. Oh, shit. Wow.
Whoa.
Forgive my late intrusion, your majesty, and for the misunderstanding with your guards. I am Lord Urchion of Erlenwald, and I have come to claim your daughter's hand in marriage.
What? 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 Oh, bitch?
No. This night has been cursed.
You're as useless as the rest of them.
God, what are everybody the useless?
Lioness of Sintra, that I come to claim what is rightfully mine, Pavetta, by the law of surprise.
Whoa.
Oh shit.
We've seen this dude before. Porcupine guy.
Hell of a party.
Totes.
Shit, dude.
I can give him a boy.
It's not her fault. It's the dude's fault. The dude determines gender of the baby. Sex ed lessons, folks.
Take her instead, as a sacrifice.
Bitch, what? Please don't kill that baby. Please don't kill that baby. Please don't kill the baby. Oh no. Oh, poor baby.
The Witcher speaks the truth. I was cursed as a young boy. My whole life a living misery until the day that I saved your husband, King Ragnar, from a certain death. I chose the law of surprise as payment.
You knew he'd come, and you pushed me to kill him.
Asking for payment with the law of surprise is as old as mankind itself.
Don't lecture me, yes.
It's likely to be rewarded with a bumper crop as a newborn pup
or a child of surprise. He could not know.
When I heard that King Rogan had returned to find a child on the way, I abandoned all thought of claiming the law of surprise. And so I waited. I never intended to meet her, just to watch from afar.
Until destiny intervened and our hearts collided.
And at dawn I awoke with her in my arms and me, like this.
I love Dooney, Mother. I will marry him.
Is that where Ciri gets her power from? Holy shit.
They want this to stop, then?
I would imagine they'd want that to stop. Did he have to drink that to have enough power to use his magic? Is that what just happened?
I think so.
Shit.
I thought your grandmother's gift had skipped you, as it did me.
The Lord of Surprise will be honored. Pavetta will marry Lord Urchin.
React poorly, and you won't just face the lioness. You will be facing the sea hounds of Skellig, because Queen Calanthe has agreed to my proposal of marriage.
Oh, so that, okay, that's how he becomes king. I was like, the hell? But that's not her dad.
No. So obviously the power didn't skip her either.
The fuck?
Are they cutting off the ears?
Oh, or is this... She's being shown what her... Oh, God.
Fuck that shit, dude.
Leave your past behind. Join us.
Why isn't it working?
Shankayam calls to you.
Pavetta, Dooney, with my blessing, IsBae.
Keep waiting for this guy's curse to be lifted and you'd be like, ah, it's gorgeous.
You just married a porcupine.
Or an urchin, apparently. There we go. Yeah, buddy.
Just took a kiss.
You know.
It always takes a kiss. Yay.
All better now.
I think this has the makings of my greatest ballad yet.
If you're alive in the morning.
You saved my life. I must repay you.
I want nothing.
No, please.
Fine. I claim the lore of surprise. If I'm seen in your kingdom again, it'll be to kill a real monster. Destiny can go.
Are you?
What?
Fuck.
Did you just get pregnant somehow? With that vomit?
You're bound to this now, Geralt.
I'm not for changing. You know me better than that.
Yes, I do, but you can't outrun destiny just because you're terrified of it. It's coming. The bond that will come into being between you and this child, when it is born, will be extraordinary.
The fuck?
If you dismiss it, leave without claiming this child's surprise, you will surely unleash true calamity upon us all.
Well, it makes sense why Ciri is his destiny. Why there's a connection there. Why she told her to go find him. Is that the calamity that he just mentioned? That will be brought upon them?
I don't know.
Queen Calanthe.
There she is. The fuck? The fuck?
Is it working?
Calanthe's progeny is in Broccolon Forest.
What the fuck just happened? What was that bullshit? Oh, I mean, there's Mousak. They don't explain very much here. What was that? What was that? I don't understand.
I mean, he somehow ripped off a part of her arm, her skin, ate it. She ripped him apart and was able to track Ciri through that.
What in the actual fuck? Now
you must drink from the source.
Trees bleeding. Don't do it! Oh. Am I tripping?
No.
What is happening? There's the tree.
What is on you, child?
It's like once we start catching on to something, they throw like 5 new things at you that are just like, huh?
The fuck did I just watch? What the hell was that? What was that? What the hell just happened?
I don't know, but it's really fucking interesting.
The fuck?
I'm enjoying it.
I'm confused.
I mean, alright, so we were able, it feels like obvious that episode that we're dealing with 3 different stories on 3 different time. Yeah, like that's very clear now. But it's like, alright, so Ciri and The Witcher clearly have some sort of connection. They're each other's destiny, but why?
Okay, so like the urchin, the knight urchin, king urchin, whatever dude, he came in with law of surprise to marry the king's daughter.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like now Witcher, law of surprise, is going to marry this now king's daughter. So he's probably supposed to marry Ciri. That's what I'm gathering.
I mean, but she was clearly pregnant, right? That was what the
But that was nuts, dude. Nuts.
Because she threw up, and then the queen was immediately like, "Are you?
You're pregnant!
He's like,
oh my god!
Like, are you?" And he's just like, "Fuck." He's got the best fucks, by the way.
Honestly,
when he says it, it's just like, "That's
fuck.
Yeah, that's dope."
Yeah. Oh, and he's got the best.
So yeah, like, and now whatever Ciri's dealing with this group in the forest, and
it's like warrior elves or something.
And she just drank the blue stuff out of the tree, and now
the waters to forget. And now she ends up in a
different world,
Sand?
like some kind of desert place with a single tree asking her, "What are you, child?"
It's more like, "What are you, child?"
So yeah, this show is really, really intriguing. It is.
Who wrote this?
It's extremely.
Who did this?
Like, it's based off of books and stuff. So
is that what? Who's tripping on acid?
Like, it is really hard to follow. It's like it took 4 episodes to finally kind of get a grasp on like one major thing, And then, like, in that same episode, they hit you with a whole bunch of other shit. It's like, wait, what now?
How does this all come together?
It's like, at the end there, like, how did, like, he cut out part of the queen's arm, ate it, and slipped, and then
she's in the forest!
Like, what?
What the fuck?
All right.
On to the next episode.
And this whole thing with Yennefer, like, what the fuck was all that all about? Like, she clearly had a big time jump, right? Because she talked about decades of work that she's been doing. Like, that's a long time.
Well, I mean, that's real fucked. Like, your husband or the father of your children is having you murdered because you're not producing a male heir.
Yeah.
Again, with the sexual education knowledge, okay, the male sperm, the male genetics is what determines the sex of the baby. The woman is literally just the vessel.
As they said many times in this episode.
To be honest, with the egg in the vessel, his
stuff
determines girl or boy.
Cool, thanks.
Or otherwise.
Thanks for that lesson.
You're welcome.
Toss a coin to your witcher, the Valley of Plenty. You knew I was going to do it to him.
I quit. Good night.
I mean, as confused as I am super interested in what the fuck is going on.
Yeah, no, I mean,
Like,
I need it to come together now.
It's so, like, he is clearly just, like, wandering around, going place to place, and the bard's song is, like, making him famous all over the place, and it's like...
That bard can shut up keep his...
I think the two of them are actually funny.
Keep his little mandolin in his pants, yo.
I think the two of them are pretty funny, because it's like, they're complete opposites.
Well, no, that's what... I mean, I like that. I like
the dynamic
that.
is funny.
Yes, yes. It's kind of like us. You can call me the Witcher, and you're the bard, because fucking shut up.
I do have the voice of an angel. Toss a coin to you.
I would like to end up alone. Just like the Witcher.
Oh, so
we
yeah.
will end up alone. I need no one.
It's like every episode we've also been presented with like a different story of a crazy monster that he's had to kill.
Totes.
So that's kind of fun. And the creatures in this show too are absolutely wild. Like whatever that like scorpion looking thing.
Like scorpion, spider, roach,
that
jobby thing.
Really interesting. And it was just slicing dudes up. Just like
stabbing dudes in the head and the neck or whatever.
Yeah, so all right. At least we could understand that we're on different timelines. So if we were to
and two completely different stories, really.
Well, there's three different stories, really. Well, I guess Witcher and Ciri story is connected now.
Well, okay, so like Witcher is on like multiple timelines. Ciri is on.
No, he's on one
timeline, and Yennefer is on her own timeline.
So
Witcher has two.
What's the most present? No, Witcher's on one. He's on one single timeline.
No, we've
His
watched
journey.
him do multiple timelines now.
How?
Well, this is before Ciri was even born.
Right,
So that's
his timeline. That's his timeline.
I know, but we've... Never mind. You get what I'm saying.
Ciri's timeline is clearly in the future.
Correct.
And Yennefer, I have no idea where her timeline
Well, where
fits.
was Renfrey? Was Renfrey before or was...
Renfrey was part of...
Ciri.
No. He was part of Witcher's timeline.
No, I know that. But that was after Ciri was born or before Ciri was born?
After.
AC or BC?
Wait, no, before she was born. Yeah, because his timeline's before she was born. So is this chick looking into the future? Can she...
I don't know.
Does she know that, like, the girl in the forest is, like, just his destiny? Like, not specifically knowing who it is? Alright, now I'm confused
Or
again.
maybe it's... No, Renfrey's after Ciri was born. We'll just go with that.
But no, because they referred to him as the Butcher in this episode, and she wasn't born yet. That was the Renfrey stuff, right?
They referred to Witcher as the Butcher in this episode.
That's what I just said. This episode.
No, I know, but they've referred to him as the Butcher throughout the entire...
Right, that his timeline has stayed fluid. We haven't seen him on multiple timelines, right?
This is before Ciri was born.
Which is his timeline. Right? The war and the slaughter.
I don't know
The Queen's slaughter, Ciri running away, that's all a future storyline.
But he was a part of that.
No, he wasn't.
Okay, then no. Fuck, I don't know.
Regardless, just let us know in the comments who's got the right idea here. Because I feel like Witcher's storyline has been consistent, and Yennefer's is on her own. She's time jumping like crazy, apparently, though. And then the Ciri timeline is in the future, obviously, because the Witcher's timeline, she's not born. Her timeline, she's, how old is she? Like, what would you say? Like 18, 17, 16?
Ciri?
Yeah.
I'm like 12.
Is she supposed to be that young?
12 to 16 tops.
Okay. So it's clearly that far in the future. So I don't feel like Witcher has crossed over multiple timelines.
I feel like...
If he has, let us know in the comments. I don't mind that. Obviously the mods will take care of spoilers, but...
The only thing that I'm confused about is the Bard. That Jaskier guy.
Wow, what's confusing about him?
When they actually... Because this feels like we were watching a past. It doesn't feel like that's a... Do you know
I think you're overthinking his timeline.
Probably. I could do that.
I think
take it.
I think the confusion of the show is, I think you're overthinking the timeline. I could be wrong though. I feel like his story has been consistent. We saw him in episode 1, met Renfrey. He met Sagabor in that episode, and then he became the Butcher. And then the Queen got killed. They had their fight, and then Ciri ran away, and he met the Bard. He created the song, and now we're here.
Okay.
Days, weeks, months, years ahead to where he's now a famous Witcher.
Okay.
Right?
Okay. No, that sounds more like it.
So, okay, that's a lot to take in.
If that timeline is correct, say in the comments Steven is right.
That's very rare. Let's be real.
It's very helpful that you do the editing because you watch it multiple times over and over and over again.
Yeah. I mean, you're a note taker, so.
I know, but I can't take notes on that stuff.
Yeah.
I take notes on whose name and where they're at. I don't take notes on who was born first and that shit.
All right. Well, we roll on. We're halfway through this first season, which is really cool.
Oh, there's only 8 episodes?
Yeah, it's 8 episodes. So that's really exciting. A lot of fun. The show is... I like how much it challenge... It probably pisses a lot of people off that they don't do a lot of it. I think it's really intriguing. I like the mental challenge of trying to figure out what the hell's going on.
I have a headache now.
I definitely have a headache. But I like that... obviously we're presented with interesting characters.
Correct.
And potentially interesting storylines, which... Otherwise, the show would be a shit show if they gave you this...
No. That's my life. Welcome to the shit show.
If they gave you that few nuggets on what is happening with their story and the stuff wasn't interesting, then I could see why people would be pissed off. But I think most of the characters are really cool and interesting. I'm fascinated to see where these stories go. So
yeah,
you have any other thoughts?
I overanalyze every damn thing, so you're welcome. I completely overanalyze that. I'm pretty sure he's right about the timeline.
We'll see. We'll find out.
I believe you.
It would probably be a first. So, any other thoughts?
No.
All right, y'all. Leave them comments down below. Let us know what the hell is going on within reason and not spoiling everything. But mods, you guys have been crushing it. Keep doing your thing. We love you guys.
We have the best mods ever.
Yeah, so leave them comments, like, subscribe, hit that bell for notifications, and we'll catch y'all later. Have a good one. Bye.